Alright, so I'm back again. Crap. Gonna try this again. Alright, we'll see how this goes, I guess, now. Alright, we're gonna feed. We're gonna feed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make some total mixed rations. I only have 70,000 liters left in there, so. So, what we do is we fill up in the silo. We go in the Holstein barn. And oh. I hit the wrong button. I had that feeding the wrong way. I know it doesn't matter, but it does in my head. So, because they didn't take an even amount, I know I'm going to have to add some to fill to the other barn, so I'm going to go this way. Normally, if it goes 50-50 each barn, if I get 50% left in this, I'll just turn left and go across the front yard and right down the other side barn. And then right out and put it right back into the shed and I'm all done. But sometimes this happens, and I know I'm going to need more than 35% over there, so I'll come back that way. Add some more total mixed rations. We'll go, well, we'll do about 75% there, 73. Lorraine, how you doing? That's a bot. So this is the report. Unwanted spam. So Mr. Bruce told me. Mr. Bruce told me to do. Hopefully everybody comes back. Report. And if nobody comes back, well, alright, same thing. I switch my feeder to go to the other side again. It'll feed into the Swiss barn. Brown Swiss. And we gotta add some straw with this after, so hopefully it'll... Oh, it didn't empty. Alright. Oh, we can handle that. Not a problem. Take the road, cut in the middle. I should already have some straw cut into the silo. We're gonna empty this out. Yeah, we got 7,000 liters. Might as well use that. We're gonna put some straw in. This will go for bedding. Now we gotta check and see the straw level. They could use some more, but I don't think it's quite a bale. But they could use some more nonetheless. Get a nice big pile of manure there. I'd like to have enough manure to at least do, because I'm going to use the rest of the fertilizer with the sprayer first, just to use it up, and then I hope I'll have enough manure to do the rest of the fields. Alright. Turn the light on. Oop, wasn't up high enough. There we go. One should do it, I guess. Actually, it's a big bale. There we go. Hey, David. Welcome back. Thanks for joining back in. So I just put some straw in for the Swiss brown. They also give out some manure. And now I'm gonna put this into the silo and go get the slurry tanker. And then once we're done here, we'll go down to the beef farm where we'll also have some feeding and watering to do. And then once we get that all done, we'll do some, we'll go to sleep. And we'll take that milk tanker and go to the store and get the trailer I bought for it. My wife's cat is gonna drive me insane. Because it's gonna die without my wife and my kid here. Who leave every other day. You know, they go to a friend's house, and the cat does this every time they leave, go to the friend's house. This is what the cat does. Yells, sits, and screams. Oh, well, thank you very much for letting Bruce know. He's probably gone to turn on his hockey game now. He'll be back around. And yes, you heard a cat in the background for sure. Yeah, it's the wife's. Now you see, here going down. I built all this road going down too. Slopes with the slopes down. The dairy yard's up there. Our slurry yard is down here, so I'm gonna come get that little tanker. Go back up, fill it from the barns, and bring it down and dump it in the pond. The slurry pond. We got a nice high metal gate so that, and actually, one thing I'm gonna do. Where am I sitting here? Alright. No, not bright enough. Not bright enough. I don't want a great big huge one, right? But I want some sort of light there. I really like these little lights. These work good. But I want something that's going to show the the post. So I can see them. Bruce made it back. Awesome. So I just put a lamppost in, Bruce, so that we can see this gate at nighttime. And we're going to grab our slurry tanker and go up and haul back some slurry. I'm about to go scare that cat. It's literally like it's worse than a dog because it's sitting on the stairs looking at the front door, yowling like that, waiting for the wife and kid to come home. That's why that cat's making the noise it's making, is because my wife and kid are gone for the afternoon. And it'll sit on the stairs in the hallway. That's why it echoes so loud, because we have a split level, so it's like a big open space she's sitting in that just echoes. You were watching Julian. He also live at the moment too. So we're gonna pull in here, pull up to the slurry tank, and start filling. Might even just fill it right from here. I didn't look to see. Oh, 10,000. It's a 15,000 liter tank, so we won't fill the other. We won't fill it. We'll fill up from the other barn, but we won't empty the other barn. That's for sure. I think there was 9,000 in it. Sounds like she acts like a dog. I'm not joking, Bruce. She acts just like a dog. She'll sit there at the door barking and begging and waiting, and she begs for food like a dog. She begs for scraps. You're sitting there cooking bacon, she'll sit and do the same thing. Hamburgers, she'll sit and do the same thing. She's a weird cat. Oh, hey, we're full. How much is left in this barn though? Still got 5,000 liters. I'll have to come back up and get that. Gonna be a 2-trip night. I haven't, I don't think I emptied that one out the last time I did chores. But feeding's all done. Watering's not necessarily. We can worry about milk in the morning. Because in the morning I'll take the milk truck, go to the store, and get the trailer that is there. And if I'm not mistaken, that's right. Like, yeah, most cats hate human food, not her. She won't eat raw food. You can leave a piece of raw hamburger on the floor or on the counter or anything like that. You drop it on the floor, she won't touch it. But you drop a piece of cooked food, cooked meat on the acts just like a dog. Sits in the window, waits for us to come home. If we're all out. Meets you at the door. And then you get the cats. Or the birds. I do have to do some painting here though. I don't have enough mud on the ground for a slurry pit here. I gotta do some mud painting. I'm gonna do that right now because this does take some time to unload. We're gonna do some animal mud just because I like the looks of it better. It looks very much so better. That's as far as it's telling me I can get right there. There we go. That's gonna be super hard to do. Farmer Willie B, how you doing? Thanks for joining in and saying hello. They're very quiet compared to farmers and birds. That's hilarious. He's got birds too. I wonder if he has different birds than me, like different species of birds than me. Mine will get going. Mine like to bug my wife. My wife works from home, and she works right here in the living room, and the bird will wait until she gets on the phone at work. The birds won't make any noise all morning, but as soon as the wife gets on that phone and says hello, welcome to, then birds go insane. They start squawking like crazy. They go nuts. They won't stop. And then as soon as she gets off the phone with a customer, bam, they're quiet. They won't make a noise. It's hilarious. Alright. Here's 2 macaws. Yeah. I'm doing okay, Farmer Willie B. Thanks for asking. Thanks for joining in on the stream today. I haven't been live in a long time. This is my dairy farm build that I've got going on Elm Creek. Dairy and beef cow. And but yeah, that's hilarious. 2 macaws, they would be a lot more rackety. They're a parrot. These I've only got 2 little budgies, so they're not too sassy. They can get going pretty good though. Once in a while. They like to bug the wife more than they like to bug me. When you hear them going right now, they're probably gonna fighting with each other. The macaws would be loud. Excuse me. I can't say I wouldn't take them though. I would take them in a heartbeat. I like birds. I want a crow. Crow is my ultimate goal. To get a crow as a pet. That is my ultimate goal. They're a pretty bird, oh yes. Smart too. Smart's the part I want. Plan of action on my farm today with Farmer Willie, is right now we're going to finish hauling this slurry down here to the end of the yard. As you can see, it's almost 9 o'clock at night, so we're going to take this slurry down. I'm going to take this tractor back up to its garage. We're going to go over to my beef farm, and we're going to take a little look, and if they can wait till morning, we'll wait till morning to feed and water. And then we're going to retrieve our new milk tank trailer from the store and bring that to the dairy here. And then we got a lot of field work to start doing. We got some lime spreading to do on fields 75, 73, and 70 all have to be limed and plowed. So that's the first two big deals on the go, is both of those. All three of those. That's going to be the first big deal. One thing we might do is get that new production mill we got going there. We got some stones in the beef yard pen, so we might set some lime production on its way for the first time. The production's factories haven't been used at all, so we might throw some rocks in the crusher and make some lime, because we're going to go lime in those 3 fields. Which one's the pukey face for, though? Bruce the Crow? Or the macaw? Or something else? I don't think so. Willie B, I don't think we do. I don't think it does. Not that I've noticed. I've never not had a crop grow yet, so. And here. We're gonna drop the little tractor. I'm stuck in the wall. It's a very tight shed to be in. We have a lot packed in here. There's 24, 48, 40, 48, 50 to 60. 60 bales of hay. 48 and some odd in the back corner there that we can't see at the moment that are stacked right here. Little ones. I may have just trapped myself in the hay straw bales. I did. I trapped myself inside the straw bales, guys. Crap. Hey Cole, how you doing? Yeah, no, I just got myself trapped in the straw bales in the shed. So we're gonna have to. I don't want to go there. Ah, there we are. There. So yeah, we're out of the straw bales. That's embarrassing. Stuck myself back in that corner. So that's our straw bale shed. This little telehandler. We are going to drop the bale fork back over here in its shed. All the little pieces of attachments and equipment go over here. Telehandler gets backed into that empty space, or driven into that empty space in the bales. There's just enough room for it. Shut the lights out. Shut the doors. Oh. Okay, that's down for the night. You're bored? Well, join in and welcome back, Julia. Excuse me. Well, sit down and watch the stream for a little bit, and we're about to go to the beef farm. We're gonna take one of these. Now we're not gonna bother taking that. We're gonna take this tractor down to the beef farm, and we're gonna... Oh, there was a good noise. That was that. You're not at home. Oh, so you're on data. Yeah, that's not good. Don't want to be chewing up your data. Hope I hit my own fence. I also just down on this way. Alright, later, Coles. Thanks for stopping by. This whole farm is fent. Farmer Willie B, this whole farm is fent. Everything's fent. They're all fent. Everything but the telehandlers are fent. So this is the shed that has, this is where the rock picker stuff goes, and I left the forks for the little Fendt 724. So the rock picker and the rock trailer, that's the rock trailer, they all go in this shed. That's one of my 942s. Tractors kind of just go. Hey Mateo, thanks for joining in. Thanks, farmer. Wait till you see it in the daylight. You haven't seen it in the daylight yet. It's very aesthetically pleasing. So here's field 74 that is now no longer field 74. It is now my beef feedlot that has multi-production with lime crushing and transport. Also the transport depot. This is where all the transport trucks go, transport trailers go. We're just going to do a quick peek here and see if they need any feed. So yes, we're going to see if they need any feed. We're going to check it through this way. Yeah, my health and their production have went down. It's their loss of hay. Oh, I'm not taking very good care of my cows, guys. My cows are in bad shape. Terrible farmer. What do they need? They need hay. We're gonna give them some hay. I'm a horrible farmer. I've been slacking trying to get the corn cut for the dairy. I've been neglecting my beef. It's going pretty good, Mateo. We're trying to get my beef cows all fed. Now, trying to get the cows all fed. They're all mad at me. There you guys go. Get you some feed. And then in the morning when it goes down again, I'll give them some total mixed rations. Actually, the limousine, I can give them some total mixed ration right now. Shaman man, how you doing, my friend? I normally always tend to my animals first too. I just it was taking me so long to get that corn cut. I just wanted to get it done. How you doing, Shaman man? Thanks for joining in, man. Greatly appreciated. I feel terrible. My 4 cows. My 4 cows. I hope they come back soon. Jeez, I had them up over $2,000, over $2,500 per cow, and now they're way down. Oh man. I feel so stupid. Toon Jenkins, how you doing? How do I buy horse food? Well, Toon, it's in the store. They're all doing okay. I hope yours is all doing swell. Hope everybody's alright. And to answer your question, Toon, if you go to the store, you go to this little crate. In the big bag pallets, there's oats. That's horse food. And big bags, I think there's oats. That's horse food. Yeah, so there's a big bag oats, horse food. I think the only thing you can't get it in is a pallet, so. Oh, 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 I wasn't paying attention. Give him some water. Man, I feel like crap. I can't believe I let my cows get into that type of shape. Can't believe I've been neglecting them that bad. That's a terrible, terrible thing. I'm gonna come right back here in the morning and tend to them right again first thing. Make sure they're good and well taken care of in the morning. Oh, why is that one not reading? Oop. Skinny cows. Yeah, I don't like that. No problem, Toon. No problem at all. Oats and hay for horses, yeah. Yeah, that has to be loose. I'm trying to get that water tank back up there. No way will it do that. There we go. Water. That was a lot harder than it should have been. I'm gonna leave this just hooked right up for morning. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That's totally unacceptable of me. I mean, good Lord, I made the animals page on Facebook, so I mean, I shouldn't be slacking on that. That's unacceptable. Alright, so what's gonna happen now is I'm just gonna jump to the house and go to sleep. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Me either, farmer. I hate the swivels. I don't like them at all, but unfortunately, I know, I cheated. Feed Rusty. Rusty the dog. Okay, back to the... Oh, the chopper. I left it in the middle of the field. I'm being right lazy. I got stuff all over the place. I don't like this. This isn't how I normally am. And if anybody's wondering, on high fuel consumption, this Fendt Vario is a pig on fuel if you leave the worker hired all the time. Shut that worker off, because he cost me 3 tanks of fuel to do that field. There's a bot. Thanks, Bruce. Alright, we're gonna take this chopper down to the depot to stay to get washed. And that's where we're gonna grab... There's gotta be another tractor there somewhere I can get. But I would like to do some lime stuff. Don't forget to leave a like. That's right. Get them bots. If we could get those bots to start leaving likes for everybody, we'd probably all be in a good scrape, wouldn't we? We'd be in a good spot. I'm going to take this down here to the depot where it can get washed. Mom cat saying hello. Well, she is an old mama. She's had a couple batches of kittens. She's had a couple litters. But she's actually yowling because the wife and kid are gone for the afternoon. She does it every time they leave. She's sitting on our stairs at the front door, and she'll yell like that. And that's why you can hear her, because she's sitting at the front door, and it's like a big open stairway up and down. So it really echoes. How much lime is in that? 956. So yeah, we're gonna definitely have to go make some lime first. Wrong tractor. Wrong place. Oh, you gotta stop doing this. I'm no good at this. Oh, you know what? There's my pickup. Quickest way to make money. Huh. Government subsidy sign. I'm just joking. Fastest way to actually make money on here, well, most people are going to say silage, BGA. That would be most likely. Government signs, obviously, everybody. But honestly, contracts don't make bad money if you do them correctly. They don't make bad money. And one big connection I've made with contracts on this one compared to 19 is you have to do all the contracts to make the other contracts work. So if you want to do the harvesting contracts and make good money from them, you actually have to do the spraying contracts for fertilizing. You want that field to be at 100%. You want to do the herbicide spraying contracts so that that field is at zero weeds. You want to do those things, contracts for the field to get the best yield, and then you can make good money. Other than that, man, cotton, like your lower yield fruits are usually extremely high in profit. Stones. Stones, is that a good way, Bruce? Stones to lime to sell, yeah. And you make good money on fertilizer contracts, especially if you pay attention. If you look at your field and you go, okay, well, I figure I'm going to need 2 pallets of fertilizer. Only buy the 2 pallets of fertilizer. Don't buy any more unless you absolutely need to. And if you absolutely need to, buy as little as possible till your contract is finished. So now my intent is I'm going to feed my cows again, because that was completely ludicrous of me. Unacceptable. I'm a terrible farmer. Now if you're on no man's land, yeah, if you're on no man's land, it's no good to you. Yeah, and that's what I said. I pick my stones, and like I'll plow twice, or I'll plow and then pass that subsoiler. Because even if you plow and it only goes to orange, pass the 6 meter subsoiler, and it'll give you more stones again. And maybe even one of the smaller ones, but I'm using the 6 meter because if money looks like an issue right now, but money's not an issue on here, because I will government subsidy this farm. I already have quite a bit. You know what? I'm gonna just do a circle again. Oh, I hit the wall. Hit the fence post. Silage and wood on no man's land. Yeah, always silage and wood. I just dumped a bunch of TMI in there for that, for the Black Angus. They're back to a full 100%. They're on their way back to 100% productivity. Their money should be going back up. Perfect. Not hitting a water trigger though for some reason. There's Rusty Money. Oh, I was looking at comments, drove around in a circle, hit the freaking pasture again. How you doing, Rusty? Well, there's a little surprise on this farm that I've been meaning to tell you about that I haven't got to yet. I keeps slipping my mind for some reason. This is my Rusty, this is my beef and dairy farm that I built on Elm Creek. Oh, and there's my birds. Cash counter. Alright, we're gonna drop the water tank right here. Looking like a noob driving today, yeah. Oh yes. All embarrassing. Oh, I forgot to drop. Yeah, we're gonna drop total mix rationing for these guys too. Oh, dumped too much. Why does that say 0? There we go. They're on their way back up. That's better. That's right. I'm absolutely. Oh, and I'm looking at the screen on the phone, and I can't see the tiny little letters. How many lots do I own, Toon? I own quite a few. Not all of them, but I own a few. I like to. I'm gonna leave the rest to have to work for, right? So I own. We'll zoom out here. I own all that. Someone call the vet. Yeah, call the vet. Just don't call the animal welfare people on me. I swear I feed them. They might be skinny cows, but that's what they want to be. So yeah, this is what I own. I own fields 40 through 43, 51, 70 through 76. And the beef lot is built on 74. The dairy is built on the grass lot next to 73. Now we're going to take a bucket or two of the rocks. That's what this ball calls for. One side's for rocks because we're going to do massive rock excavations out of the fields. And the other side is going to be for potatoes for mineral feed. Canola will go into the silo over at the dairy farm and will just be trucked over as needed. It's your favorite spot to build a farm, Julia? That's awesome. I didn't know that. You getting more snow today, Bruce? They were calling for us to get a little bit more too, but it don't look like it's happening. Maybe not till later tonight. I need a spot to dump this that I know is going to be... Or do I dump it right inside of it, Bruce? Will that actually work? Okay. You place the animals over where the original barn is, the original house is. And now you said, Bruce, I can get in that thing and make it just dump it on the ground, eh? I'm gonna make make this spot here a little more. Alright. There's another bot. And oh yes, Rusty, if you're still in here, if you can hear me, uh, the dog's name on this map when I placed him down is actually Rusty, so that's kind of funny. There is a spot on the ground to dump it too, Bruce. Alright, cool. Once I find that spot to dump it, I'm going to mark it with some paint so I know. I'll mark it with some dirt or something like that. Gotta get another bucket load. I'd like to make enough lime to at least fill the lime spreader. Yeah, no, I have my triggers shut off, so if I... Okay, so if I dump right here, it should work. Never have enough stone to fill it, holds a lot. That's awesome. Perfect. That's what I want to know. I'll only have this spot on the ground for dumping into it with, say, the trailer. If I've got a lot of rocks in the ball call and I'm moving with the trailer. Right now, I'm just going to use this. That's awesome. What kind of convention were you at again, Rusty? I seen you had a post about it, but I didn't actually read it. I seen you were somewhere. No worries, Julia. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I'll probably be doing a few more streams from now on for a little bit. They might just be later at night. I think you're an hour behind me. I think you're on the same time as Bruce, I think he said. And if you are, that would put you around, for me it'll be around 8:30 to 11:30 midnight your time, somewhere in there. Yes, and tell congrats to the parents. That's 30 years is a long time to be married. Oh. Wasn't looking at the game again. I just lost a bunch of stones underneath there. Oh, guess they're there forever. Oh, county fair managers. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure if I can't remember if Rusty's behind me or ahead of me. I know it's 3 o'clock here, so right now where I'm at. So it's 1 there now, so you're 2 hours behind me, so it would actually be starting around, yeah, 8 till 11 midnight for you guys when I'd be able to get on and stream. 9,000 liters of stones there. Storing. Uh, hey, David Williams. Yes. Hello, David. 7:05 for me. Holy. So you're actually 4 hours ahead of me. So you must be UK time, are you, Farmer? Farmer Willie? Bruce. Um, which is it exactly I gotta do to get that to unload on the ground, or do I just put a bucket underneath of it? Suppose I could just try that. Oh, just broke the leg. The silo is empty. I gotta add water in that, do I? Or do I have to turn that on somehow? What do I have to do for this? Yeah, I put the bucket underneath and it says to fill with stone. No lime, stones. Activate it to crush. Ah, activate. There it is. I see it now. Yep, I got it now, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Well, I ain't gonna start filling that yet. I'll wait. I'm gonna give that time to start processing, and I'm going to take the tractor and go get. Leave that all out. There's the tractor. We are gonna go get the lime spreader now. We'll grab the lime spreader and bring it back, and then we got 3 fields to lime. This tractor has no license plates. I wonder why. I messed something up one of these times, must have. Roxanne Mumford. Oh, hello. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. It'll charge you if it's empty and running. Oh, okay. I'll remember that. I need to fix this, so I want to get this. Now, customize. It didn't have its license plates. It's gotta have the license plates. Gotta have the license plates, in my opinion. That's how I know it's my cow tractor. One of my cow tractors. While I'm down here at the beef yard, which is also the fuel depot, I have to fuel this thing. Yes, the bots are coming in as well, it looks like. So yeah, see, I put that tree there to mark that this is the road for the beef farm. For when I am in on for when I have this up as multiplayer, so when I have multiple people in here, it's easy to tell them. Look for the willow tree with the lamp post and take that road. And so, first things first here, we're just gonna pull up this way and put some diesel fuel in this tractor. The bots are everywhere. They seem to be quite disruptive, ain't they? Now I also need to... Are we full? Yeah, we're good enough. Okay, so this is gonna take like a while. So in the meantime of that, I guess what I'll do is I'm gonna plow those fields instead first. I'm gonna dump a couple more buckets of rocks in there, and I'm gonna plow these fields first, and then I'll spread the lime so that when I go with the rock pickers, I'll be able to see easier. I guess is what I'll do. That'll be just about all my rocks I've got in storage at the moment. But that's okay. I've devised a plan that will help me make many, many more rocks. Oh. There we go. I should have put stones in there right away. Oh, did I mess something up? So it's crushing right along right now, eh? It's just gonna take time. I could speed time up a little bit. But I know... I'll speed time up to, we can do 10 times, that's okay. I'm gonna grab this tractor down here. What? What? Get up here and be quiet, would you, finally? No, to get the lime. Oh, yeah, well, I put a couple buckets in there, but I should have put them all in there. That's all I got now, so I'm gonna let that crush away. There's 11,000 liters of lime in there, so I'm gonna let that crush away. And while I do that, I'm gonna go, while that happens, I'm gonna grab the plows from over at the equipment depot, and I'm gonna come and plow these two fields to my left. And then I'll probably start a worker with the plow over the other way on field 71 or 70, because that's a huge field. We got a seed silo there too. Our plow's back in here. No mulching. Just plow it. Not bothering with the mulching. Yeah, we're straight. We're an always tillage farm here. Always till, deep tillage. Ready to go? Oh, I'm missing a piece. One of the reasons why I love these fence in this, because they didn't give us the good vouchers that do that. Support reverse drive. But these ones do. And man, do I ever love them for it. Because that just looks monstrous like that. As far as I can tell, it's only the 940s, the 942s that do it. Or 946, whichever this is, 946. 942s. It's only the 942s that do this. Now come on, Bruce, you should have known with me, I'd have found this. This is a meteor right here. It looks super cool too. You guys gotta, everybody's gotta admit, it looks super cool. It's definitely different. And it's, you gotta learn how to drive it though. It's a little different to drive in it. It turns so much sharper. Like when you're driving the chopper and it spins around in circles on you. Oh, missing strips. Now, that's right, Bruce. It's like running a forklift in real life's got the rear wheel steering. But once you catch the hang of it, it's crazy. It's crazy good, and it works so much easier. Like cruising right along doing this. And now I need to check something on this side of the. Way tighter steering. Way tighter. I'm gonna pause just for stop here for a second because I know I'm gonna get offline if I don't. I need to see the level of stones that were created now because there was nothing. Good, it's turning straight to red. I only have to do one pass and I'll have maximum amount of stones. Now when I go to the other field, when I go to field 70, I'm going to take that, excuse me, I'm probably going to take that big the 1050 Fendt, and I'm going to put it on the lime spreader. And I'm going to take that other 940 Vario, 942 Vario, put dual wheels on it again, and do the same thing, put it on this, the other plow, and have two of them going in that field. Yep, that's what I'm going for. Maximum amount of yield of stone, just like you said, yield the maximum yield of stone. And I might even start doing it where I'll plant oil seed radish and plow. Like I'm gonna plow like this, lime, pick the stones, and then plant oil seed radish. Then plow that again, then pick the stones again, and then plant my other stuff. maximum amount of rocks. Now, when I get started on this next pass, I'm going to check on the information of the lime production chain. And that's another thing. I want to change my dairy production so that it also goes to sell directly and I don't have to, because I don't want the butter and milk. I want it to be separated. Like, I don't want to have the, I think I already said it. Yeah, selling and selling. Perfect. We're almost out of stones. So we're almost, by the time we're out of stones, we'll be ready to, I'll be able to put a worker in that next field right beside me and I'll be able to lime this field. Um, Maybe this evening too. I might come back online this evening because when the wife and kid come home, I'm going to end the stream. I'm not sure when that's going to be. Probably within the next hour or two, I'm guessing. Probably I might even end it before then. I'm not sure when I'm going to end this one. But tonight, at a later time, I might decide to go live on my struggle map if anybody be interested in seeing that. I haven't showed that one to anybody. Nobody's seen it before. I started it with like $16, and I've worked up to having a couple of things. Got a sheep pasture, chicken pen, a couple small tractors, nothing big. Doing still a lot of contracts. Made all my money off contracts. I was gonna show that one, but this one here is kind of a pride and joy project I wanted to show off a little bit. I never checked on my dairy cows this morning. With 10, 12, and 11,000 liters of milk in there now, so I mean that's going awesome for sure. My limousine aren't doing so good for some reason though. What's up with them? Reproduction has been halted. You got good hay, good grass, a little bit of total mixed rations. I wonder what's going on. Well, I'm going to put a worker in this other field, but I'm going to plow a couple of spots over first because I know he'll have a hard time where I place this building. Where I place these two buildings. Oh, we're going to deactivate. Alright. So it's not making lime anymore. We got several different waiting for the monthly income to come off of them, but we got several solar panels around the farm too in different places that my buddy Diesel put down. And some of them he put them in pretty peculiar places because not the best spot for but then again I think when he placed it during the day the sun was in a different spot, but We may need to cut down this tree to make it a better solar panel spot. Or move the solar panel. I might just move the solar panel to the other side of the shed. Thanks for joining in, Rusty. Take care. Oh, that was one thing. If you're still right there, I forgot to show you. I'll jump right quick. If you're still right here. We got a Rusty here too. Rusty the dog. I don't know where he is because he runs all over the place, but... But yeah, we got Rusty the dog. There, now I'm gonna set a worker loose. And I'll go over the fence there and fill that up with lime and get liming. Alright, worker. Anybody know what's a good way to store lime? What's a good option to store lime besides the big multi-fruit silo? I don't really have room for a huge... where'd I go? For the huge multi-fruit silo, but I'd like something that I could store the lime in here. Some sort of small silo. If there is one. You leave it right in that crusher. Okay. Maybe that's what I'll do too then. If I don't have to worry about it in there, I won't worry about it in there. It'll stay stored there. Come on now. I like to spread the lime before I pick the rocks because it makes picking rocks a lot easier. Holds a bunch. Awesome. Good to know, Bruce. Thank you very much, my buddy. Last time I filled this spreader up, it cost me like $3,000. Just over $3,000 in lime to fill this spreader up. So I'd like to be able to get it so I'm only doing it off my rocks. That's the end goal. Man, worker did not complete his task, I guarantee it. How does he think he completed his task at all? Why would he think that's complete? No, I won't lime it all the time. I'll only lime it when it says to lime it, but it definitely makes it a lot easier to see. We're gonna turn you and go this way then. Maybe it's because the pile's on the back, he won't recognize it, or something. God, do I ever have to put my equipment and stuff away? I got stuff everywhere. Most of it's running. I'd like to get all the fields prepped and ready at the same time, so that I could do a half of my fields, like my smaller fields, I would do those all in barley, and then my larger fields, I was gonna do them all in canola for the production. Awesome, Shaman man. Sounds good. Sounds good. Building on no man's land. And do one of those World's Dangerous Roads series. Wasting. Wasting. It's got to be because that plow's on the back of the tractor he's not recognizing. Because of the way the tractor's set up to go. I guess I have to just switch it around if I want them to do it. Yeah, 'cause he stopped again. So I guess what I'll do is I'll trade jobs with him and I'll plow and I'll let the AI do the lime spreading. Oh, little spots, huh? How's your hockey game, Bruce? Is it on yet? Thanks everyone for joining in there. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Hope everything's going wonderful. I'm waiting on the snow to come. There's supposed to be another inch or two here today, same as Mr. Bruce was saying earlier for him. Supposed to be an inch or two there, supposed to be an inch or two here. Can't wait. More snow is always welcome. Not good. Pens down 2-0. Excuse me. I'll make a pass up this side, then I'll start the worker, make a pass down. By then it should be enough to keep him definitely satisfied. Looks nasty out there for you. That's, well, hopefully everybody stays safe then. Stays in if they don't have to go out. Still looking okay here right now. I don't think it's supposed to hit us later until late tonight. That's right. Good time to stay in and watch hockey and YouTube. Weather's miserable outside. No sense in going out there. Normally me and my old man go and do a lot of snowshoeing, but he hurt his arm this winter and he hurt his feet. He's got like an athlete's foot kind of thing going on, I guess, and he can't barely even walk. His feet are all swelled up in a bad way. So he can't go snowshoeing, so we haven't been doing too much for snowshoeing. Which has made it for a depressing winter on that side, because normally, no worries, Bruce. It's only 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, yeah, we're nowhere even close to that here where I'm at. We're somewhere in the minus something ranges. I'm not really sure. We're in the minus 7 degrees Celsius range, so that's somewhere in the 20s for you guys. It can get blistery cold here though, because the other day it was minus 29 something here Celsius, which is that brings her below zero for you guys too. Like way below 0. Absolutely frozen cold. Thank you everyone who's joined in to watch. Hopefully everyone is having a good Sunday. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Drop in chat, say hello. Don't even have to say hello, leave an emoji. A little thumbs up emoji. This guy is catching me faster than I thought he would. And there goes the cat again. I think the cat's actually worse than the birds, huh? Oh. I guess he ain't gonna catch me. He's blocked by an object. There has got to be a car up there. Well, that's okay. So that'll leave some time for me to do this then. It doesn't do that. It should do that. And once we get down here, we'll fix this mess up down here, and I'll send this guy on his way to field 70, and he can start plowing there. I'll turn the plow around right so that he's going the normal way and doesn't keep stopping on me. And then I'll get my rock pickers all set up and get them in order. And I really got to get some of my equipment back and washed and put away, because some of it's not even in the right spots anymore. Stuff's all over the place. Not a fan of that. Let's fix this guy's issue. I guess this guy's issue is he just quit. Alright, let's take this guy down to field 70. Thank you everyone for joining. Thanks Bruce, you're back. Needed a drink and a snack. Yeah, that's probably... I'm probably gonna run here for another little bit, and then I'm gonna probably shut down for the same reason. Needing a snack. Here we go. I'm actually gonna do it this way. I'm gonna turn this plow around and just let this go the normal ways, because I want a worker on this for the moment. Alright. Get going with this guy. What else was it? I have some stuff I was in. Those trucks need, like, I get stuff needs done, like, those trucks needs to be taken and washed and put away. That stuff over there's got to be reorganized and set up. No, they don't like that plow backwards, that's for sure. They don't like that at all. I'm gonna make one more pass down and around with this. Take it and fill it back up. But then I'm gonna go trade tractors. Put dual tires on this one. Oh, I'm gonna turn time down again. And save it, because I have not saved in a while. My wife and kid might be home though. No, guess not. Guess it's just my noisy neighbor. He's Roman. That's a robot. That's a bot. Report. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for being a very, very helpful moderator, Bruce. Now we'll take this here back into the dairy, or into the beef lot, and we'll, oh, that didn't work out right. David Batboshing is fun. Bruce seems to be having a good time with it today, doesn't he? We're gonna go right down like this here. And we're gonna go just like that. Now, here's a different view of the beef farm from this side. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't get to do it too much, would you, Bruce? No. I may have to buy this little field here. Just because it's quite difficult to get into this gate. But yes, there is also a gate down here on this side of the beef pasture as well. I actually have to, I never noticed it, and a good buddy of mine noticed it the other day, that the word pasture is not written correctly. In either one of these. Yeah, all three. I forgot the other one. Iron fisting today there, Bruce. No bot left unsmashed. Smash bot. Uh-oh. We can't be out of line, are we? No, it's not out of line. There we go. I just wasn't in the trigger. No quarter given. Alright, so what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna leave this lime spreader right here. Not right there. I should, just to make the traffic on Elm Creek mad. There, we'll leave that there. So we only run on this farm, we run Nokian tires, or we run BKT tires, one or the other. I haven't bought them for this tractor yet, so this is going to cost me $11,000. Oh well. I'm going to plant something like canola in this field now, once I get down there and get this all the groundwork done. I think that field 70 is going to get canola put in it. Actually, save a little extra on that part too. I'll take this with me. Cut you off. Just like you do to us. Farmers unite. No more of their crap. There, we drop that weight there. We're gonna send this guy off plowing with the other guy. Start him at the other end of the field plowing this way. And then I'm gonna grab the other 1050 Vario and I'll have that to, I'm gonna take that to go lime. Spread lime. The cat, I swear the cat will be the end of me. No, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna worry about the lineman right now. I'm gonna set this guy working, and we got some stuff at the store I gotta go pick up. I have a new milk tank there that needs to be picked up, and I have a water tanker for the greenhouse that needs to be picked up too. Oh, she's emotionally distraught because her other two humans aren't here. And she'll do that till they leave, or till they come home. She'll do that right up till they come home. Now she's sitting beside me, so she'll be quiet for a little bit. Alright, so this is the guy we're going to take to set up with that lime spreader, but it's not actually what I'm worried about right now. I think it's here. Where's my truck? There it is. We're gonna go get the water tank for the greenhouse first. I put that cat outside by now. We're locked it in a closet. That's hilarious. I would too if it wasn't, if the wife would kill me. I'd be more concerned about the wife, what she would do. She'd kill me. Although that one's not even her baby anymore. Her baby's the male. That's her baby cat. That's the one that does no wrong. Yes, that's all she wants. She just wants some lovins. Normally right now on a Sunday afternoon, her and the wife and the kid would all be laying either here on the couch or in the bed somewhere watching a movie or something, so she'd be snuggled up with the two humans, and that's what she wants right now. That's what she's missing. So yes, we got this trailer to hook up. This is going to be our water tank for the greenhouse that's by the house. And then we got our extra water tank, milk tanker. So this is going to go down to the house. We'll fill it up at the beef. At the beef farm. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, Dolly. Get up on the couch. Be quiet. Oh, I've blocked the road to the beef farm. We're gonna go to the water cells. Hopefully I can get water out of here easy enough. There it is. Filling up with water. Take the water back to the greenhouse, which is going to be selling lettuce. It's going to be selling lettuce right away. I ain't going to bother with the whole pallet thing. That's going to be a sell right away. Although, what is everybody's opinion? For my milk, I own the dairy. I bought the dairy, and I am selling. I have milk I have butter and cheese on selling right away from there. But is it better to do that, or is it better to use the butter and cheese to do more production lines? I mean, it's probably obviously better to do more, maybe. Or is this one of those more is less kind of deals where it's good to leave it just selling the way it is? Take my milk, and if I want to, I can take and sell the milk somewhere else. I don't always have to sell it to my dairy. There's got to be other places that buy milk on the map too. It's all up to what I want to do. I really don't like messing I don't like messing with the pallets. It drives me nuts. So I have to let us on selling. So that's working away. And then here I got them both just on selling. I don't know how much they're actually making me. They gotta be making me something. Hey, wait a minute. The water's not that far from here. But remember, if you own the sell point, you don't get paid for taking it there. It just takes the product and to be used. Yeah, well, that's the thing with my dairy. That's why my money's so low right now. I've delivered lots of loads of milk to the dairy, but well, not even lots, only a couple. But I've taken loads of milk to the dairy, and I'm not paid straight out for the milk. I'm paid out for the cheese and the butter that it makes, so I might start selling some slurry though to the BGA and some silage to the BGA once that pile's fermented. So once that pile's fermented, I'll have 2 million liters of silage to sell. Well, not 2 full million liters, but pretty close. I'll have a lot of silage to sell for sure. Whoop, cut too cold, too tight. I'll back this in here eventually. Another bot. Not gonna do a fence here at the house. Oh, I might do one of these fences. Yeah, I like that. Terrain too steep. That's weird. Never seen it do that before. Just check prices on silage before you sell. It might be higher at the animal buy point. Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that. If it's cheaper at the animal place, then I'll buy it. I'll sell it there. Then terrain too steep. It's weird. Never seen that before. Alright, but I seriously think I need some money. Um, yeah, I was really shocked when I went to the BGA for the first time. I was like, wow, like, that's not like 19 at all. Not even a little bit. And poof, we're saved. Made a few calls to the government guys. They said, sure, we're back in the greens. Yeah, we had Slurry for Digestate, which saved you a bunch of money. Alright, so I don't know why I parked that there. We're going to the dairy. We gotta go to the dairy. We gotta go to the dairy. Actually, I know what wasn't done here. I gotta make this look a little prettier here. I like the willow trees. I got a small willow tree is bigger than the large willow tree is, though. I don't know how they figured that one out, but large American elm, I think it's huge. We're gonna put one right about there. And another one right there. A service berry. A couple of service berry trees. Yeah, the willow trees are my favorite. Tied now? Oh, that's going a little better for you then? I take it you're hoping for them guys to win? But yeah, there. Now that's the house yard. That's a bit better. That looks a little bit better. We have some flowers in the yard. No problem, David. Thanks for joining back in. I just did a little spicing up here at the house. Put in a couple of trees and a fence and filled the water up with the greenhouse. Just kind of doodled around for a minute. This here feels a little bare though. I'd like to find something here. Oh, I know it's gonna go here. Light's gonna go here because they don't have much for light here. No, that's a bit big. He's gonna live stream later on again. I think I'm gonna place. Place some lights down. I like having lights because I normally don't see too well at the nighttime sometimes on the game. Like to keep it light, nice and bright. You gotta get another video recorded for this week, Bruce. Another time lapse. You're getting a lot better with the time lapses on the PS4, eh? Put one of those each there. Let's see what that looks like at nighttime. It's gonna be all lit up here too, hopefully. The last plays are getting a lot better too, for sure. Mine aren't. Mine aren't at all. My time lapses are staying the same. I gotta try and do something different, I think. But the time lapses are so hard on PS4. There's so much work. But all of it's work. When you gotta edit the video, a lot of it's a lot of work. Honestly, it's kind of why the live streams are better. Because again, DG used to say you just did it and it was there. But at the same time, it's hard to keep the mindset to want to do the live streams. I find sometimes that's been my problem all winter. That's why I haven't been. I haven't been in the mindset for it. Obviously, I've been playing, but I just haven't had the mindset to go live. And I'm really glad, Bruce. Thank you for supporting me here today, all afternoon. First one in, first to say hi. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. I greatly appreciate everybody stopping in and saying hello. I greatly appreciate everyone watching. Means a lot. Is it a lot easier on PS5, is it? That'd be nice, because I know it's not easy on PS4. Oh, I left the blinky on the tractor. So we're going to take the milk truck. And, I want to see something now. I greatly appreciate it, my buddy. It's been a great afternoon hanging out. Thank you very much. I was really glad I get to stop in and hang out with your in your stream last night. So the bakery and Johnson's Farmers Market's two other places I can sell wood at, or milk at too. So that's good to know. Next time I won't use. I have to turn that mod on for the milk tank. Next time I ain't gonna use, oh, the government subsidy sign. I'll just sell some milk, but. And I'd like to start selling some slurry too, that's one thing. I don't know what I got down here for slurry in this right now, but yeah, I'm up 64,000 liters of slurry, so I got quite a few slurries. Quite a bit of slurry. And I guess I could probably... Yeah, that's what I used to do too. Bruce was about an hour, but like when you get like the last little bit, I've been doing like 3 and 4 hours worth of gameplay and then splicing that all into different sections. Holy crap, I made it. Wow, that was close. Didn't even know that was going down. The last little bit I've been splicing together 3 or 4 hours worth of videos, and man, that takes a lot of time sometimes. The one time lapse the other day, I was an hour and a half making it. There, milk truck and trailer. That's not too bad, Bruce. And you should be able to get that pretty soon. It won't be so bad. You're still on the PC too, right? That's what you were on last night. That's right. You're on the PC, not the PS4. Absolutely, Bruce. Absolutely. I told you I'd be there. I told you the other day in that comment on your post about having the stream. I said I'd be there, and I mean that. I meant that. I don't know why I brought this all the way back in here. I don't need it in here. I do need to sell that one hay trailer though. That one hay trailer I need to sell. Where is hay bale trailers? This one. That one I'm selling. Fill the trailer, Phil. Holy crap, there's still 3,000 liters. You're on PS4 through PC using remote play. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know you could even do that. Alright, so there is almost 12,000 liters of milk. Okay, okay. That's awesome that you can do that. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to leave the pup trailer right there. And I'll take just the truck. No capture card needed. Nice. So that allows you to stream a lot more efficiently with the PS4. Correct? There we go. How much milk is still in this barn? Still 8,000 liters of milk in this barn. That's awesome. So I got 16,000 liters of milk now, ready to be sold off. But I don't really need to sell it now because I bought that. But actually, I'm probably gonna need to because I'm going to sell that cultivator. But I am going to go... I bought 2 of those. Now, it can be taxing on the PC, so it's really hard on it. It's hard on it to work. Alright, so now we're gonna take this. What level is my production facility at for volume? I'm gonna need milk there anyway, so. But like I said, I don't know if it's actually worth selling my milk directly to somebody else or making the butter and the cheese and producing that all myself, which makes more money. Yeah, and then once you upgrade the PC and get it better, then you'll have no problems at all, huh? Oh yeah, see, that looks so much better. Much better looking yard. I got a notification that the workers were done. Holy sweet Jesus, they did a pretty good job. I'm just gonna have to take one and go around the edge and... Wow. They actually did it? I'm shocked as all get out. Depends on milk prices and how fast you're getting it. I mean, I'm getting lots of milk. I'm producing lots of milk a day. Um, like I got over 24,000 liters of milk is what I had in stock. I got 16,000 liters here and another 8,000, over 8,000 liters in the one barn. So I got lots of milk that we'll be producing over days, periods of time, and around $1,100 for milk a liter right now. And I don't know what the cheese and butter's getting me. Well, that's unloading. Yeah, see, I had a thing of butter here. Or that's cheese, and I had 3 things of butter that I gotta come and pick up because I didn't have it set to sell. It's not a bad idea, Bruce. It's not a terrible idea at all. Like, I just brought 16,000 liters here, so tomorrow I'll get 16,000 liters and I'll sell it directly off. I like that idea, Bruce. I have to come pick up them 4 pallets soon, too. Poor pup trailer's just a bouncing. I almost built over here on this side, but I couldn't feel it. Pallets are definitely easier to move in 22, I find. You're right, Bruce. 100% easier to move, but I just don't want to bother with the mess of having to do it all the time. I don't want it to be 80% of my time is moving pallets, 5% of my time is Or 20% of my time is doing the fun stuff, right? Cat finally yelled enough. It's sitting beside me now, sleeping on the couch. It's snoring now. You love the moving pallets, Bruce? You love doing it? I'm getting surprisingly good at moving bales. They improved bales quite a bit because on 19 I couldn't do bales worth nothing, but I can do them pretty good on here. Pallets are fun stuff. Now I said I sold the one bale trailer because that's what was in the road. I made a road behind the silo, and that road was for that bale trailer, but that road is now going to be for this truck and trailer, I think. I can leave the truck outside instead of parked inside the shed. I can leave it parked there. I'll put that bale trailer down in one of the other sheds down below. I could probably back that bale trailer right in here. It's a lot easier than what it was on 19 for sure. 100% easier, in my opinion, I will say. Here's my little 724 Vario. Now, I don't think so, but I'm gonna check. Oh yes, it will. We're golden. We're gonna see if we can back this bale trailer right into that shed and leave it in that bale shed. Cause why not? Where's a better place to put it? And if I can't put it there, maybe I'll stuff it out back. Another reason for having the gate. Did you ever? You did a ton of bale stacking in that one. No mods. No auto load. That's what this one would be. This one's an auto load instead of that Ponge pack. It's a great trailer. I like it. I'm not gonna have enough room there, am I? Nope, not enough room. So, changing plans. A new idea. Actually, no, I know where this can go. Never finished that challenge, no. That's something I should do too. I should pick up a challenge for this one for 22. Start YouTube and that every night again. Kind of started, I guess, what you like my own No Man's Land challenge kind of thing. Well, not even my own No Man's Land challenge. I started rebuilding. There's no challenge to it, but like Shaman Man's was a creative challenge, I guess. Gonna rebuild Smoky Bacon Island on there. If I can ever get away from this farm, which doesn't seem to be happening anytime. I'm gonna stick this in there. Not in that one, because that's got the header for the chopper. But it's gonna go in here. Actually, it should go there. It's a trailer. It should be in the trailer yard. Gotta make up my own mind here somewhere along the way. Somewhere along the way, I'll make up my own mind. Is that the 82 Studios fifth wheel? Yeah. I'm really gonna try my hardest, unfortunately, to lean away from as many mods that are from 19 as I possibly can. I'm going to try to stay away from as many modded maps from 19, and I'm going to stay away from as many mods as I can from 19 for the most part. For the most part. Like, there's just certain ones, like, if I wanted to play 19, I'd just go back and play 19. I don't want to play 19. That's why I have 22. Okay, the milk was taken and delivered. You guys are back up to full health. Everybody's happy. You guys are still up their ways. You should be good. I'm gonna give you guys a little snack because you're temperamental, it seems like, there in a minute. I'm gonna wash this chopper up though. Yeah, I really want to try and stay away from, as much as I can, stay away from the ones that we've been using that were on 19. I really can't wait for uh, a new map that's totally different. Like I know Clan's Den or whatever it's called is a great map. It's the first original because it wasn't on 19, it wasn't on any of the others, so it is the first original 22 modded map, which is cool. I'm gonna wait a couple more weeks before I put any real time onto it, just for that patch and stuff that they're gonna have out. But I can't wait for another good modded map to come out that wasn't on 19 or 17 or 15. I want that modded map that's never been on any farm sim. Whether it's based off a real place or not. Even if it's not. Even if it's a fictional place, I'm still cool with that. There's the chopper put away. Now, totally new map. Yep, that's what I can't wait for. Now you, I guess, we'll put you away. Now you big guy. This big guy. Casey's tractor. Ho! I just totally rolled. Some strong fence posts there. Whoops. Yeah. It was definitely a somersault there for sure. Oh, I ran over the weight. Now it's not going to want to turn back upright for me, is it? There we go. I'll figure this out eventually. My first day playing Fireman Simulator. Alright, off to lime spreading we go. It's a nice yard. I like it now. I like it a lot better than I did. I didn't like it before. It was too congested, I found. Blind farming. Yep, that's me, Bruce. That's what I should change it to, Blind farmer. And then bots are wild today, huh? I like that. Are they like that every day? Like, is it like that all the time now, Bruce? I haven't seen that. Never seen that too much before. Hey, Brian. Thanks for joining in and saying hello. I take it you must be another one of Bruce's guys. Oh, yeah, that many to Bruce's. Oh, crap. Look at this. I'm not even paying attention. Uh, 20 to 30 times that amount on Bruce's? That's crazy. That's a lot of bots. I don't remember them ever being that bad. I don't remember them being that bad. I don't remember them being around much at all. But that was a different time, and I guess. The weekend's going pretty good. Brian, how's yours been? It's been going. I'm gonna see if I can't get this guy to go back to the equipment depot. That's weird. It says it's not in transport mode. Oh well. Brian is from my streams. There are usually 4 or 5 of us in there hiding them. That's crazy, David. That's a lot of bots. Brian, yes, I am on PS4. Um, okay. So YouTube put in a bot program to auto-generate robots. Probably did, man. Are you on MP? Yes, I'm on multiplayer. The map is it's on it's got a password on the server though. There's qualifications needed to be met. You get the password. Yeah, the save game and multiplayer is hard now. I leave it off and I just save sporadically. I just try to save it whenever and as often as I can. All right, we're all done with the plowing there now. We're gonna set this tractor here. Hope maybe this guy will go. If I set him right up on the road. Nope. For some reason it don't wanna let it won't go with that Timo the 9 meter plow on. Hey Backwoods boy, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. Dude, Brian, no, that's not bad at all. You on Xbox, PC, PS4? I'd pay $50 for a whole year of a dedicated server for my console. I definitely would. Xbox, yeah. Oh, sorry everyone. That came out of nowhere. Alright, so we're gonna take both of these tractors back here. You missed a few hours. Um, like all of this building in here was well, all the landscaping was all done. Yeah, I come in around dinner time my time. The wife and kid are gone for the afternoon, so Yeah, that's about what my feelings on it are too. Brian, I'd like to get a dedicated server so I don't have to worry so much about it crashing and stuff. And $50 a year really isn't that bad. That's pretty cheap. I'd pay that. Jeez, I pay $40 a year for an app on my phone that tells me what rocks are what rocks. So I mean, I'll pay $50 for a dedicated server. Gotta wash the pile before we put it away. Best $50 you spent in a long time. Hey, no worries, Backwoods. No worries. I actually plan on maybe going live again later on my no mods struggling map maybe tonight. That won't be till later on. I'm about to run out of fuel, you guys. I'm gonna run out of fuel in this tractor, I bet, before I can get back to the freaking beef, to the fuel depot. How much you wanna bet I'm gonna run out of fuel before I get back to the fuel depot? Come on. Don't let me run out of fuel. And this is a tricky shot right here, you guys. Tricky shot. Dual wheels. Oh. What are the chances that have used the large cow barn with the robot here? I have not, actually. The chances are nothing. Zero. I didn't use the large cow feeding robot. I used the large pens that you have to feed yourself. This is my brown Swiss pen, and the Holstein pen is over here. But neither one are robot feeders. Both of them are drive-through feeder. There's a TMR mixer in that shed over here. Right there. There, we got fuel in the tractor. Helper C has completed their task now too, so that means that's all limed. Well, we're gonna go down here then. Oh, I almost hit that. No, there's no cleaning anymore at all, Backwoods. One of the things I personally think they messed up. Um, they took away with the cleaning. You don't have to clean anymore. This is the other specialty tractor on the farm. This is my buddy Diesel Mechanics tractor. His license plate just says DSL because that's the best we can think of for Diesel. This is his tractor. It's a 724 Vario. Howard loading arms. Black Beauty Edition paint. Red rims and matching red weight. That was almost bad. Oh, Yeah, and thanks again, everyone, for joining in. And so, do you think they're going to be giving us a bigger rock picker? I hope so. I hope they actually give us the larger version of this Elio, Elhino, or however it's said, Scorpio. There's actually a 750 model, which is 7.3 or 7.5 meters wide, and has a conveyor chute out the side so that you don't actually have to tip and dump. You could actually just have a conveyor drive up like you would, like pipe out, pipe in, like you would with a harvester. No. Alright, so now we have an incident. Yeah, basically, Backwoods Boy, there's nothing to do but feed them now. Um, it's a little depressing, honestly. I don't like that fact. I wish they'd left the cleaning. I mean, I get why they put the plumbing in, uh, water plumbed in, because a lot of barns have water plumbed in. You don't have to transport water to them anymore in real life either. But I do feel like they messed up on the not having to muck out barn pens. But I feel like, whoops again, David, if you watch. Oh, jeez. There's always whoopses. Always whoopses. I whoops a lot. Um, but somewhat in, there is a lot larger stone picker. If you look up this company that makes this stone picker, this is a real brand of stone picker. This is a real machine. Uh, LAO Scorpio 550. There's an actual 730 or 751 as well. And it would be a sweet addition in here as a rock picker. But like I say, 90, like everybody's been saying right now, a lot of like a lot of the modders and stuff, they're just getting to work on it all. So there's gonna be a ton coming at some point in time. We're gonna have all kinds of cool mods, and this really opens it up for a lot of other cool mods and different mods, and I think there'll be one eventually. I hope somebody makes a potato harvester that actually drops rock piles. So like when you're digging potatoes, and every so often, like every like 1,000 liters of potatoes, it drops out like 100 liters of rocks on the ground in a pile every so many yards or meters even, and then that way you got to go around and pick up those rock piles like you do in real life. Yeah, straw. If you want manure instead of slurry, you got to put straw in. You're right. You're right. Backwards. But I have found on mine so far that even putting straw in, mine are producing both slurry and manure. So that's kind of a cool deal. Now I'm gonna make a pass or two right here so that he's got enough room to keep going back and forth on this field, and then I'm gonna take my little Vario with the bucket and loading arms and go get the other rock picker. They need straw, I believe, for reproduction in FS22. I don't know. I don't know about that for sure. And I'd hate to comment and be wrong. I'm gonna let that guy just work away. I'm gonna take this guy. Yeah, you're right, Backwoods Boy. There is a lot. There's a lot. It's a lot more than FS19 had, that's for sure. Especially if you want to get 100% crop every time. You got to do the mulching. You got to do all of that. And there's a lot. Like I said myself, I'm not bothering to do the mulching or anything like that. I'm just straight tilling every time. I'm a heavy tillage farm. We plow. If there's not enough rocks after plowing, we pass a subsoiler. And then there's enough rocks, we rock pick. Lime when we need to. And I'm hoping to have enough manure and slurry to start running manure and slurry as fertilizer instead of anything else. Slurry mostly for grass and like first stage fertilization. If I'm going to spread manure, I want it to be in an unseeded field. Mulching and rolling is key for 100% yield. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what somebody else had told me. Myself, I'm not too worried about mulching. I have been doing the rolling, but not the mulching. Why did this guy just quit in the middle of the road? Like, what's up with that? I'm not gonna have enough. I don't think I'm gonna have enough stones to make enough lime to do this whole field. Look at that, just a hair over. There you go away there. Myself, I think it's great that they incorporated seasons in it. I just really hope that they get some of the issues fixed with snow. I haven't had snow stay long enough to actually be worth doing anything about. Like, you can't get it. I can't get a chance to plow it or nothing. The only time I've had snow that I could plow, I set my month to February and let time go for a little bit until I had like one layer of snow that wasn't even that entertaining. At least on 19 I could make it snow for days and pile, pile, pile. Actually have a reason to snow plow. Holy jeez, I almost. I don't want to hit those oats. I hate their oats. Might be barley field, I don't remember. I didn't plant it, I bought it. It was already planted. Oats, that's what I thought. They need some herbicide sprayed on them. I'd like to use the rest of my herbicide and the rest of my fertilizer for the sprayer so I can get rid of it. And so far, I've found that they did an awesome job on the seasons part. They've done an awesome part with like the color changing and the time changing and the sun coming up and the sun going down, correct timing, stuff like that. They've done an amazing job. It looks awesome that way. Well, there's some rocks in this one too, I guess. Yeah, I hope they start making geos again too for like an improved seasons mod. Um, as like I said, some of the snow and stuff's just not right. and it would be cool to have it so that you can't grow certain things in certain places and stuff like that. And I can't wait to see what some people come up with for modded maps that have like extra fruits and stuff like they did on 19. I'd like to see what new people introduce and intertwine into the game. Like they started at the end of 19, which is a really hopeful sign. Like at the end of 19, where they started having coffee and mustard and beans and blueberries and all that other onions and carrots and all that stuff was all coming out on 19 at the end, which is just awesome then, right? Awesome, Bruce. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's been a ton of help. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. And yes, later on, I may be on later on. If I am, I will be on my other map, not on this one. I'll be on my struggling map. Yeah, they've never gone that far with it, but that would definitely be cool because I know like places feed all kinds of different things to different critters depending on what's in your region, what you get a lot of. For some reason, this guy, he still hit the too close to the cows. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna turn him to go this way. There won't be nothing to block him. I'll take this one and go for the other field. But yeah, Backwoods, you got a real good point there too with the whole feeding different regions and stuff. Cause like, in like, I watched one guy there on YouTube and TikTok and stuff, Facebook. It's Iowa dairy farmer. He feeds stuff like. Hey Cobbler Farms, how you doing? Yes, I get the same glitch with the cows. It not exactly sure which one's causing that, but it's definitely keeping me from doing inside cab view things around the dairy and the beef. I hope you're doing alright. Thank you for joining in on the stream. Greatly appreciate that. Pre-update save. Okay, could very well be. But pre last update, because this farm I built after the last update. The last update happened and my farm crashed. Yeah, he does, Backwoods. He does. He seems like a real good guy for taking care of his critters and stuff. And what I was getting at with that was, like, he feeds cotton seed to his cows. That's part of his TMR is cotton feed, or cotton seed. And, like, that just seems completely absurd to me. I'd never think of feeding cottonseed to a cow because I've never seen cottonseed. The only time I've ever seen cotton is in cotton balls, cotton swabs, cotton shirts. I've never seen a cotton field. We can't grow it where I live, so I've never seen that. Also, never thought the idea of feeding it to cows either. So that's excluded then. Yeah. I built this one after that last patch. That last patch really messed up when they fixed the pallet. Well, fixed the pallets, kind of messed everything. And so yeah, this farm's been after that. This farm's about 50 hours old, 55 hours. I know there's a way that I'm supposed to be able to tell, but I can't remember where it is on here that I find how many hours I've worked. Somewhere in here. Nah. Statistics. Don't see that.
Third.
Yeah, backwards. I actually have seen that, and I have heard of that before. The knee drop test and sand bedding. I've heard of that before, and the water beds. They actually have water beds too. Game settings. Fire management. It shows me the farm. Finances. Sawdust or straw. But that's the common practice is sawdust or straw. But they've got water beds out for bedding now, and I've heard of people using sand, straw, wood chips, sawdust, all that. I think it all really depends on what's most readily available to you in your area. But like he said, as long as you do that knee drop test, as long as it doesn't hurt you, it ain't gonna hurt the cows. So should be good.
Oh, I'm in multiplayer, so it's not there.
Okay, copy. Yeah, that'd be why then. Yeah, this is a multiplayer map. I won't take all the credit. Well, I take all the credit for doing the landscaping stuff. That's all been me. But field working and getting the dairy cows and getting the beef cows and getting everything all set up and all that and field work and stuff, I've had plenty of guys come in and give me a hand. Yeah, a lot of U.S. farmers use sand. Even here in Canada, there's a lot that use. There's some that use sand, some that use water beds. Like Backwoods said, there's a lot that use sawdust, wood chips, straw, uh, all kinds. They say it's really honestly mostly it's what's readily available in your area, cheap, and good for the critter. So as long as it's soft, warm, comfortable, they're happy. The beef farm I used to work on, we used straw for bedding on the beef farm, but the one dairy farm that I worked at, we used sawdust there, wood chippings, and sawdust, and then my brother works on a dairy right now, and they use water beds with sawdust. I better. Oh, he's only at 52. Okay. Gotta keep a track on that other worker too. I don't want him getting overfilled. Thanks, Backwood. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. It's it's a little different, but it feels okay to be back. I'm gonna try and maybe start doing it a little bit more. I had a not good winter. That's why, for the most part, I haven't been around. Um, a lot of things happened this winter that just weren't good, and wasn't in a good state. But things are getting a little bit better now. And Cobbler Farms, what's waterbeds? Well, waterbeds are almost what you would think they are. They're great big vinyl plastic sacks, bags that you fill with water, and you put them in where the cows lay down, and then you fill over top of it. You put some sand or sawdust or anything like that. But yeah, they're just a big bag of water that you put down, and that's what the cow lays on. People used to have them. It used to be real popular here in North America, U.S., Canada, back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Waterbeds were real popular with people. They loved it. I remember my grandparents had one. Never thought of cattle having one until I got older, started working on certain farms, started hearing different things. And that was one of them. They're for rich farmers. Yeah, pretty well. They're for rich farmers. They're not a cheap thing. They're something $500 to $1,000 a bag or something like that. So cheap. They're not something you want to be buying a lot of all the time. But they are like 3/4 of an inch thick so that the hoof don't stab them. They're definitely they're built well. See, at 61, he ain't filling up as fast as me. Might as well do this. There, empty the trailer. Keep going. Probably get this field picked and that other little field picked, and that's probably gonna be just about it for me for this bit today. I'm on PS4, dude. I'm on PS4, Cobbler. You're actually you're good buddies with a friend of mine, and he has his own special little truck on this farm. I'll This little truck right here actually belongs to a mutual friend of ours. It will probably be, hey, Crash Me Not. Uh, Call backwards, it will probably be 10:30 my time. No, 9:30, 10 my time, something like that. Yep, got a sub through Wasteland. There it is right there. That truck belongs to him. Wasteland Gaming. Yes, that's right. You're Swiss Mega Dairy. That's how I know you, actually, and I don't think that I've subbed to you. I think I've subbed to you, though. I'm positive I've subbed to you. I don't know if I've... It's hard to keep track of sometimes. Awesome backwards. Thank you. It'll be somewhere around there if I do. If I do, it won't be on this map though. It's gonna be on my other map. My no mod struggle map. I will absolutely check it out. I will definitely for sure check it out, Cobbler. I'm positive I've already subbed to you, and I've watched some of your other stuff. I think I got one of Wasteland's videos I gotta catch up on too. No, backwards it's not. um, the one that you and Skinny played on together doesn't exist anymore. That was before the last patch, and I had to uninstall and update. Hello, Ruby Gaming. How you doing? Your map, you're trying to go legit with mods, just using only mods? Is that what you mean, Crash? And yeah, Cobbler Farm, you're plowing a new field. American Prairie, it takes forever. Alright, so we got that guy's still going good. I'm going to stop you right there, worker. Good, Ruby, I'm good. Thanks for stopping in to the stream, saying hello. My custom built dairy and beef farm on Elm Creek. Alive, Crash says. Crash Me Not says he's alive. Dude, it's the weekend. You should be absolutely ecstatic you're not at work. Yes, Ruby, so I suppose you're just new in, so I'll take you for a little shot ride here. Oh, I'll send this guy back to work. Yeah, I built down here on the bottom left corner of Elm Creek by Field 73. I built a massive dairy, two barn dairy operation, Holstein and Brown Swiss, and silage pit. We got 1.75 million liters silage in there right now. Got the whole dairy outfit here. Cream cows and milk. Oh, maybe that's a good way to split that up. Me and Bruce were talking about earlier. Put a few buildings in there for stone picking, chopper stuff. Then my transport depot, beef yard on field 74. With multi-production factory and line production and fuel tanks. Yeah, like you should be all in a good mood there, Crash. You're not working, it's a weekend. O'Brien Gamer, hey, thanks for joining in and saying hello. Ruby Gaming, Big Farm, great work, will subscribe. Thank you very much, Ruby, greatly appreciated. I hope if everybody likes what they're seeing, they hit the subscribe button with the little bell. You get to see some more videos from me, Jethro440, Elm Creek Dairy, and I got a struggle map that I'm probably going to start showing off, and I got a few other things I'm probably going to start doing some more lives with. Thanks, Cobbler Farms. Also, yeah, I guess I forgot to also show, there's that over there. And then way up here is the equipment depot as well, which I keep everything else at. It's got this is where the combine is, and auger wagons, all the hay equipment's in this shed, mowers, steader, rake, all that. Lime spreader, manure spreader, and slurry tanker in this shed. Plow and cultivators will go here. This shed's got the sprayer and cultivator, sprayer and herbicide and stuff in it. And then the house is down the road that way. I just fancied up the house actually quite a bit. So the house is down here. This is where I've built the house. And our dog Rusty. We had a little greenhouse. Fuel cell trailer, water tanker. So that's the house. We'll be right back. Okay, thanks, Ruby. And we got a bot. We had a bot. Bruce was taking care of them, but I guess I can do that now. We're gonna hit report. Where do you get dog? I just can't find them in place. So when you're in this here backwoods, you go over to animals, and they're in others. You got the dog houses. You got the in-game dog house, just white and red roof. Then you get the brick dog house, which is a modded one. I have on this farm, the dairy setup took me right around 11 hours in real life to complete. No problem, backwoods. To build the dairy all up and do everything took me about 11 hours in real life. And probably around the lines of 5 to 6 million in landscaping, painting, trees, and then probably another 4 to 5 million in buildings and equipment and all that. In total, everything, the uh, the productions, the beef yard, the dairy yard, and all the equipment and everything, and I bet you I'm sitting somewhere between 13 to 16 million. I'm gonna dump these right in here for now, trying to make a little bit more lime. That's awful quiet compared to a real stone crusher, though. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, that sounds about right, but I'm in no man's land, man. That's ridiculous. On the no man's land, I started to rebuild Smoky Bacon Island, man. I think I already spent 20 or 30 million. It's not hard on no man's land, that's for sure. All kinds of money to spend there. Oh, are you serious? Ruby, you're back. Thank you very much for coming back. We're still picking rocks right at the moment. This will be over with shortly, I'm hoping. Right here and here, and then I'm gonna... And then no, because I gotta do field 70. And field 70 is freaking huge. And full of rocks. But that's okay. That's what we wanted. We're rock farming here too. I've actually devised a scientific plan to make sure I get all the rocks I can get. And it's when I plow, I check the map, and if it still says it's only in yellow state of rocks, I'll run the subsoiler until it goes to red. Make sure I get all the rocks I can get. Large scale beef operation on no man's land. Sweet. That's awesome. You get any cows on it yet? Or you like me, you like to work 30 or 40 hours before you get the cows? That's what I did. I had 41 or 42 hours when Wasteland Gaming came and helped me, or no, I think it was, no, it was a little more than that, a little less than that. I think it was at 35 hours when Wasteland came and helped me bring the first couple truckloads of cows over. Alright, so they're in there. Oh, that idiot's going the wrong way. Yeah, the barns were gonna. That's exactly what I did backwoods. I come in and I built everything, and then I went and I come in and built it all, and then I went and got the cows after. Ruby, I'm on PS4. Alright, we get this in. And we unload these rocks into the trailer down at the bottom, and I'm going to send this guy to Field 71 and let him start working there. Or Field 70, and let him start working there. Yeah, I'm on PS4. This is my, this is also a multiplayer map. Is 21 years and older with a microphone preferred. But it is a multiplayer map as well. This is another one for some reason. The license plates keep disappearing off my tractors. And I'm not exactly sure why. Must be when I do something to them in the store. Yeah, it's great. I've had a lot of people come in and help. I've had probably 10 or so people in on this one and helped. 10 or so different people. Some random ones, some buddies. That'd be cool, Backwood. Yeah, that'd be real cool. The graphics of the tractors are a lot better than 19. All the graphics on it are a little better than 19. Everything looks crazy good. Everything looks crazy good. Turn the blinky lights on. Yeah, Backwoods. Will do. As you can see, there's always tons and tons and tons of work to do. So yeah, here's my house yard that I built. Skid in here. This is the dooryard for the house. Got some street lamps, just a little garden greenhouse, and water trailer, fuel trailer. Our dog Rusty. I don't know where our dog Rusty is, because Rusty likes to just run around wherever he wants to go. Little flower bed. We'll try FS22 soon. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's definitely, if you like Farming Simulator, you're not going to be disappointed, I don't think. Maybe, but some people have been. Personally, I'm not disappointed. I like it's a great game. I expected flaws were going wrong. It's a new game. It's got lots of things they're going to have to work out and fix. But nothing completely unplayable, irreversible, or unplayable. Later, Cobbler Farms. Thanks for joining in, saying hello. Appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. And I will, I'm definitely going to be checking out your Swiss Mega Dairy. I will be checking that out probably right after I get off this stream. I'm going to make myself some food and I'll sit down and watch some of that. Same here, Ruby. FS22 is kind of the reason I started my channel too. Some friends of mine kind of coerced me towards it, and here we are now. I'll have to make sure I check out your channel for sure too, Ruby. I think I already did though, but I'm not sure. I haven't streamed in, I don't know where I'm going. Internet connection too bad to stream.
Literally, the only thing I wish they hadn't changed is the landscaping.
Yeah, Backwoods, you're right. I really don't like the fact. I don't like how they did the landscaping tool on this one now either. I don't really like it at all. 19 was way easier to use, but once you get used to it, I mean, it's the same as 19 was. Once you get used to it, you'll get better with it. And Ruby, to answer your question, I think I started my channel. I don't know, a year and a half ago or more, maybe. I'd have to go. My first video was, yeah, a year ago, give or take a year ago. Did it snuff out on me? I know the internet connection was saying it was going bad. Yeah, well, the last video I chose, I went and looked, seen it said it was added a year ago, so give or take a year ago. Or 2 years ago, or longer. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of that, I guess. It's been a while. And I'm up to 178 subscribers now.
We'll have to go. It's 11:40 here in Lebanon. Nice to find your channel. See you soon. Have a great stream. Thank you, Ruby. Take care.
And stay safe and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for joining in and saying hello. We're just about done with this stream for the night because I'm honestly getting hungry and I'm going to be in the need of food here shortly. I'm just going to jump around here sporadically until I find where I think I should be. Where should I be? This guy. You're done. Alright, so that is all, my friends. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. I'm going to dump these rocks into this trailer down here. And then that's it. I'm going to save it. These two little fields are picked. The other one's getting started. And I'm getting too hungry to continue on. So, like I said, I will possibly be back on streaming later tonight. And I will be on a different, well, Elm Creek, but on a different save game. If you get a chance to stop by then. Thanks, Backwoods Boy, for joining in. I want to say a big thanks and a big shout out to Bruce's Gaming for hanging out with me for most of the day and helping me moderate my first live stream back in several months. I'd like to say thanks to Rusty Money for showing up, saying hello for a minute, Cobbler Farms, and everybody else, Firehouse Gaming, way back in the beginning, and I'd like to say thanks to everybody that joined in and gave a like and said hello, and to those who didn't as well, thank you very much.
David, thank you very much for staying in here too. You've been in here all afternoon, David. Thank you very much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, David. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly, greatly. Keep an eye out later on, like I said, and I will probably be back on later on this evening. Thank you everyone for joining in and making it a great stream. Take care, everyone.